Thank you very much. We are the University of Illinois Jazz faculty.
I love what I do. I love making music. That's the best part of the day. That's always the best part of the day. The only thing that keeps our great American indigenous art form, jazz, going is the ability to show that to young people and students so that they can reach out and touch it.
Everyone on the faculty is a very strong player, and that's what we bring to the table, and that's what students are interested in. They're interested in, as a teacher, what have you done as a professional performer?
There's a buzz in the jazz world as to the quality of the jazz program here at the University of Illinois. This is one of the top 10 jazz programs at the university level.
We're carrying on a legacy from all those greats that went before us.
Yep, yeah. You know, I got on the Woody Herman Orchestra. My audition for the band was George Bush Sr.'s presidential inauguration.
I was at Nixon's inauguration.
Oh. Right on.
Joel Spencer at the drum set.
People ask you, how did you choose music? Well, I listened to it, and I think it ended up choosing me. And so this is something I had to do. This is a lifestyle. This is why you're here.
I didn't start playing jazz until my senior year of college. It was like love at first hearing. I literally went to the record store with my records, traded them in, and then bought all jazz records. It was like that, cut and dry.
Let's talk about bass players and drummers. Bass players and drummers are the heartbeat of the jazz group. There's a sense of teamwork and awareness of what each other is doing, and at the same time an awareness of what the whole band is doing.
I was actually one of the last sort of generation of people that came to New York where there was sort of a path you followed. Because I went on a road band and I came into New York, I got a little bit of notoriety on that. Close to 20 years now I've been playing with Steely Dan. There's nights when we're standing on stage and I just sit there and think, man, am I lucky just to be here. There's those couple of high points like that.
I had way more than that. So.
Well, yeah, there actually is, what Tito was saying, there is actually a lot more.
Carnegie Hall. You know, that's one of those feelings when you play Carnegie Hall, I think you would agree, you probably played Carnegie Hall 50 times, but every time you play there, it's special. Playing with Tito Puente, that was one of those moments. Being able to tour, including getting to record a CD, A Hot Night in Paris, with Phil Collins' big band. Our faculty has played with some of the greatest musicians in the world, and yet each of us loves to teach. As long as I'm able to perform music that I love, to teach, to be a mentor to students, I'm ecstatic.
All the jazz faculty are really vested in this place, in the university.
Every one of us has a gift. And sometimes that gift coincides with our passion. And it took me a long time to find out where my gift was.
I think there's one thing that you bring to the faculty that is invaluable. Ron is a really neat marriage between the contemporary, modern, but also the history and the lineage. When you hear him play, there's just so much history in his playing.
Musicians have to go through life with a kind of optimism that's going to bring just a little more positive energy to the world. So that's what I tend to focus on with my students.
Larry has all these different tools that he's gained over his years and started passing that to me. Really open to what I was interested in and didn't have this preset plan, like you're gonna do this, this, and this, which isn't bad, but it kind of gave me some more freedom to explore what I wanted.
was living in Chicago before I came here, and the trumpet community there is real tight, and that's where Tito kind of came up, and heard him play a couple times. And when it came time to decide getting my doctorate, I knew I wanted a great teacher.
That's pretty good. I like that.
The most important thing that Tito's taught me is to love everything that I put out into the world, as long as it comes out sincerely.
Players like Reggie that are thinking the way he's thinking are going to be the future of this instrument. And it's very exciting. It's robust, but with a whole lot of musical knowledge behind it, and it's you're very dangerous now.
Thanks, man. It's the nicest thing anyone's ever said about me.
The Iron Post Jazz Club is our jazz laboratory.
The Iron Post is a sanctioned room for recitals for the University of Illinois jazz program. Plus, every Thursday throughout the school semester, the University of Illinois jazz program plays here.
I can't tell you how important this is with our students in terms of learning how to play jazz, because you can only go so far learning this music in a practice room.
We have 19 jazz ensembles here at University of Illinois, a combination of big bands and small groups. So having this club gives a real constant, steady balance to everything that's going on over on campus.
Every ensemble gets to play in a bona fide jazz club.
Jim Pugh, I heard him say once, "This is just like a jazz club in New York."
I usually make more money here than I ever made in a club in New York. You know, I remember doing some big bands in New York where I'd go home with 38 cents.
Downbeat magazine recognized the Iron Post the last couple of years as one of the world's top jazz venues.
What makes me feel the best about what we've done here is having the students that graduated that are out playing professionally come back and play.
1, 2, out. The Illinois Jazz program is different because of the vesting of the faculty, the amount of time that our faculty is going to actually spend with the students.